I do get invited to a lot of cult meetings. Oh, sorry. You might call them Mary Kay parties. Have you guys been to these? Mary Kay party? You're like, oh no. Can I just give you $30 and leave? Can I just... Oh no, you want me to take off the makeup that I put on to come over here? Okay. All right, this will be fun. What are we doing tonight? Every Mary Kay party starts the same. They do this thing called a satin hands kit. And all the ladies get so jazzed about it. They're like, come into the party, put this lotion on your hands. It's gonna be fun. It's called a satin hands kit. It makes your hands soft like satin. Come on in, put this lotion on. It puts the lotion on its hands. They do that so your hands get so slippery you can't turn the doorknob and escape the Mary Kay party. You're like, oh no. I told my friends, if you invite me over for a party, like at least make it a pure romance party, right? Or like a bachelorette party or something a little bit more entertaining to be at. Because at the Mary Kay party, I get to find out that Rebecca likes to wear red lipstick. But at a pure romance party, I get to find out that Rebecca is disgusting, right? What? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's a lot of detail. Thank you. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, I invited my mom. So this is going to be a weird car ride home. Thanks, Bex. I get invited to so many of these girl get-together parties, guys. It's like crazy. Like, I even got invited to a Tupperware party one time. That one was actually kind of fun. I was excited. I was like, I didn't even know they still had these. Cool. Do you just sell lids? Can I get like 19 lids? Various shapes and sizes. Thank you. Please ship them to me every 6 weeks. I put the ware in Tupperware, because what? That's my Shark Tank idea, subscription box of lids. I think it's gonna be... I have a bunch of Shark Tank ideas, sidebar. One of them's an app that tells you which woman around you has Tylenol in her purse and how willing she is to give you some. The other one's not an invention, it's just teaching dogs the Heimlich maneuver. Because they're watching you eat your entire meal anyway, right? They might as well be useful. And if they do it right, there's a treating for him. Right? So many parties, guys. I got invited to a Botox party by my friend one time. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna invite you to my corporate sensitivity training. Because you don't know how to talk to people. That was very rude of you. She was so cute when she said it, though. She goes, Kelly, I want you to come over my house for a Botox party. But actually, you can't tell anybody that you're coming over my house for a Botox party, because it's actually illegal to have a Botox party at your house. And I was like, oh, no way. You mean that stuff has to be medically injected into your face by a doctor, not your friend Jackie here with her shaky wine hands? Is that what you're telling me? Like, I didn't want to go to the Botox party initially, but now there's no way I'm missing this Botox party. I just want to see the potential police stakeout around the door. They get all lined up. They're like, we got a Botox party, 10 o'clock. We're going in, and they just bust open the door, and they're like, freeze. And all the women are like...